All righty then. So you got hurt. Gosh, I'm sorry to hear that. And you went and hired an attorney. Good for you. Good thinking. I'm proud of you. And you have injuries from this car accident. This guy wasn't paying attention and caused you all these problems. And you're right at the end of the case almost, and the insurance company offers an amount of money. And your attorney says, yeah, this is reasonable. You should take it. Your alternative is filing a lawsuit and going to court where you can flip a coin. You never know what's going to happen. You know, I've had cases that the results were not what we thought they were going to be, sometimes better and sometimes not so good. And you're thinking, well, Mr. Lawyer, Miss Lawyer for me, don't file the lawsuit yet. I'm just going to wait another couple of months. They'll increase their offer. Nah, they won't. You're playing into their hands. The longer that money is sitting in their bank account, the more interest it's drawing and the more money they're making. It's not doing you any good to hold out. When you're done with your treatment, you can do backflips again, and you can play volleyball again, and you can sit at the piano and play all day and it doesn't hurt your fingers anymore. It's then time to consider resolving the case. And your attorney will help you decide what an appropriate value would be. And if you get it, I recommend taking it. You've already agreed to it, take it.
Something that I really appreciate about Mr. Samaco is that he sent me a letter telling me how much money he's going to be asking to the insurance company and how much money he was expecting to get. So that way I had expectations. It covered everything, all the expenses, medical, my pain and suffering, and it was more than what I was expecting. I signed the letter to let him know that I was okay with everything on the letter, and he settled the case after 2 or 3 weeks.
Don't think that waiting another month or 2 or 3 or 5, that the insurance company is so afraid and they're just going to keep throwing money. That's just not going to happen. You get an offer that's reasonable according to you and your attorney at this stage, move on with your life. You don't need this hanging over your head.
You've been injured in a car accident. What do you do now? Think about it. There's you, the other driver, their insurance company, and that insurance company's team of lawyers. You cannot represent yourself and expect to win. Paul Samaco is a personal injury lawyer, and he wrote the book on what you must know about your case before you hire a lawyer, and you must hire a lawyer to represent you. Before you do, get 8 critical things your auto accident attorney won't tell you, why and how to prepare so you get the best when you need it most. The first steps that you take are the most critical and will have the biggest impact on how you're treated, cared for, recover, and are compensated for your loss and suffering. This short book will lay out the facts that you must know before seeking representation. There is no legal jargon here, just easy to understand, straightforward language from a lawyer who has represented thousands of injured people just like you against huge insurance companies and won.
I don't win every case. If you go to a lawyer and that lawyer says he wins every case, he's a liar, she's a liar, say thank you and leave. Doesn't happen. Lawyers lose cases, and it's not always the lawyer's fault. But an overwhelming majority of the cases, I do very well for my clients and I get them more.
To download your free copy immediately, scan the QR code with the camera app on your smart device.